Back at it again today, at the other end of the birch row now. Not quite so many limbs down on this end as there was on the other end, but still there's a few that need to be cleaned up. Also at this end we have a row of willow and poplar here. A few limbs have to be cleaned up there, they always drop a few. There's a big poplar limb stuck between the two trunks of the poplars there, but that will require a bit of a chainsaw because that's a bigger limb, but lots to clean up still. It's always one of the things about spring, there's lots of limbs to clean up. Last year we planted out a few poplar suckers over in this field here. They seem to be doing okay. Didn't get chewed back by the deer too much. There's a few nips and stuff on the buds and tips, but they'll be fine. They'll bounce back no problem. So at least that's one good thing. They haven't affected those too much. But this morning I took a walk down in the main spaded tree farm, and most of the trees down there are doing pretty good. There's a couple surprises in there, a couple of trees with stressed needles that wasn't quite expecting, but you know, that's always part of the surprise of spring, is you always find a few of those. Our new spaded tree field down at the bottom there, that's where we took the most damage this winter for sure. I don't know if it was deer or rabbits, but a whole bunch of our new smaller tamaracks have had branches chewed off or the tips chewed down quite substantially. There's probably 3/4 of them are severely damaged. There's even a couple that are broken off a couple inches above the ground, so that's going to set them back quite a bit, but hopefully they'll bounce back over time. Have to figure out some better fencing down there to help keep them protected. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do for that yet. Looking at maybe some high tensile wire, but you know, it's one of those things, we're not fencing experts, so, and we're on a limited budget. I mean, if we had a big budget, we'd go out and get some deer fencing like the big tree farms have. You know, they've got 8-foot deer fence around their property. We'd absolutely love that, but you know, that fence is $3 or $4 a foot, and you know, you need 10-foot poles for it, and those aren't cheap either. Those are, you know, 20-odd bucks a pop, and you know, $3 or $4 a foot, that adds up real quick around even a small tree field like we've planted out. So we're looking for more economical options, and you know, high tensile wire, maybe even electrified, maybe not, we'll see. Something like that, it will cost us under $1 a foot, so that's huge savings. Still need some good long posts, but you know, maybe we don't need quite as many if it's not as heavy fencing. But we'll see what we need in the end. It's a bit of a learning curve for us, because of course we don't know everything about fencing for animal control like that, but we'll get through. You know, the good thing is none of them are dead as such, so you know, they will bounce back if we can keep the animals off them, and you know, they'll probably put on a good flush of growth this year, but just sucks a setback. You know, that's another little setback that we're facing. Suffering quite a few of those lately, but you know, that's life on the farm, I guess. If it's not the weather, it's the animals. If it's not the animals, it's the weather. If it's not both of those, it's something else. That's life on the farm.